Okay, we're live. We've made it back to the finish and just in time for 157 Billy Green. What a ride. First rider back. Will he set standard time? Just because he's first rider back doesn't mean he's going to set standard time. Because obviously, if numbers now from 158 to 190 come in very soon, they're going to be on a quicker pace than Billy.
That was round about.
Quick looking at the bikes to make sure they're marked, that he hasn't done a swap. And obviously we see, well, we didn't quite see Billy at Bridgend, but him and Jono were together. So obviously Jono's had a problem, or Billy's pulled the gas and gone a little bit harder. So let's.
Bike's faultless.
You're live on Jitsie. How's that first rider back? Any blood?
I got
A little bit of, have a look at that. That's what it takes to ride the Scott. And this boy lives on a bike. Good ride though, observation?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
A little bit shaky at the start.
Yeah. You've been keeping a good pace all day though.
Yeah, I just, I found a pace that I was feeling comfortable at, but
yeah.
it was fast enough.
And in the observation?
Yeah, I've had a couple of silly mistakes.
You do in 70 sections.
On the whole, yeah. I don't think it's too
And what
bad.
about, I noticed you were with Jono at Bridgend. Has he had a problem? You left him? Have you upped the pace?
Yeah,
Or?
Just before the last fuel stop, he ran out of fuel.
Oh, right.
Running back up to
right, okay.
get some fuel for someone, and that's
While we're
when I
waiting
passed
on
him.
them,
So.
And obviously, what were you last year? 14th, was it?
Yeah.
So hopefully this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
No. And obviously a mega year in Trial GP.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it, I was so gutted watching Andorra, thinking, what? Yes, and then it all went wrong, obviously, but, you know.
Obviously, the riding was there. And
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah, you rode on the day.
Silly technical error, but
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, as long as the riding there, that's the main thing. So, no, well done. Get a drink in here. Congratulations. So,
just to support the riders.
So
we'll see
that's
you
how
later
easy
on
it
this
is.
evening.
hey, let's go and see if we've got another. So, I don't know whether you could get with the mic there. I asked what happened to Jono, and Jono ran out of fuel just before the last petrol stop. So
Next
he
rider
was
coming
then
along,
running
sounds
back
like a
down to get some
four-stroke.
fuel. So this might be Jono now. No, is that Guy Kendrew? Yeah. So Guy's come from nowhere, and then we've got one more coming in at the minute, Sam, if we pan back down there. Followed by Jono Richardson. Yeah. So let's have a wait through.
His third man home.
So again, with Billy on 157 and the lads on 182 and 181, still going to be very, very tight on time. Who has set standard time? So let's just have a little.
How did it come out?
Sorry, chaps. Are you all right? A good day? We're just on Jitsie on live, that's all. How was it? I know you've had a few issues late on, have you?
Yeah, I had to open the gate at Underbanks on the way back in, and then I had to. I ran out of fuel, so I had to run and get.
Really?
Some fuel,
Well, I've heard that because you were when we were at Bridgend, you were neck and neck with Billy. So obviously, but you haven't lost too much time on him. He's only been here a couple of minutes, you know. So well done, and Guy, you've had a good day then. You look as though you could go and have another lap. You've hardly got a sweat on. Yeah.
He's fit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a fit lad, isn't he? Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Have the sections been? That's not a good start, is it? And have the sections been tough or not this year?
Yeah, there's been some strange ones, haven't there?
They've ridden harder than they've looked.
Yeah.
I think when you got a few riders over them, they look quite slippy. You know, almost first rider was brilliant, and then it kind of went a bit of no man's land. Then it seemed to get a little bit better again. But
Later on, there were some ridiculous sections like up and turns. Like, what were all them about?
yeah, yeah, no.
The second one at Reel's Head.
Yeah, what was that? You were like, come in, and it was like, ah.
But anyway, well done, lads. Another spoons anyway. You know, whether it be gold or silver, we'll see at the end of the night, eh? Well done. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
So, let's go back. Who's going to be next? We obviously have our trusty number 3 rider, Killian Doyle from Ireland, but he's kind of dropped back a little bit. Who was else running? Ben Hemo was up early last time, weren't he? Obviously, Doug's not a million miles away. Oh yeah, Jack Peace we've got coming as well, because we've got his mother here, Sam. Hey, we hope he's coming on soon. Yeah. Have you seen? Yeah. So this is Jack Peace's mother. Yeah, Jane. So how? Have you seen him much today or not?
Yeah, I've seen him quite
Is he
a lot.
going okay?
He seems to be.
He seemed
Yeah, he seemed quite happy.
he's a fit young lad, isn't he?
Lot, yeah.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. He doesn't shout about,
Yeah,
does he?
no, I
But
didn't have to-
so no issues so far.
None
No.
that I'm aware of.
No.
I
This
didn't really stop him to ask questions.
this
Yeah,
doesn't look like a.
No, it's not him.
It's not a blue rider, is it? So.
That's pricey.
Oh yeah, Jack Price. Considering Jack Price is retired again, another great ride. Are you trying to work some times out? And who was quickest out of Billy or Jono?
I haven't done it yet.
Haven't you done it? Oh, we're good. We'll come back to Jane and put her under a bit of pressure. Eh? So we reckon it'll be quite close anyway, won't it? With
Give us your programme.
you take that and we'll come back. We could work out the winner, but don't have to go to the prize giving. Let's go and see if we can find Pricey. I think he's gone straight through, hasn't he? So
and it's now 3:22. So there've been riders out there quite a long time now, and obviously the later riders have overhauled.
yeah,
them
so
all.
we've missed Jack, even though he come up on a flat out as he normally is. I say he's now as an enduro rider. That bit of speed one there, he looked pretty fit, and we haven't hardly seen him lose a mark all day. So again, another one who could be in the mix. Jonathan, so
We've got a word with
scores
Jack
on the
Price,
doors.
reckons he
We-
could be sub 50.
yeah, no. Come on, no. So we're going to put. Jane, she's had a little workout, and she thinks that Jono Richardson's just nicked it on the time and on the observation. I'm sorry, on the time. What about Guy though? Guy was the same one, and they came together anyway, didn't they? So yeah, Guy Kendrew and Jonathan Richardson will probably be level pegging on the time.
Apart, because they were seconds apart. They were one after
Yeah.
the other, and
Yeah.
they were seconds apart
Yeah,
finishing. So it
Yeah,
could be either
yeah.
them.
We won't hold you to it, but no, it'll be fine. Yeah, we're live. Don't worry. Still no. Oh, Pricey's up there, 176. Let's have a. Now then, how are you? Yeah? No swearing. We're live with Jitsie, that's all.
Yeah.
What sort of day you had?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good.
You seem happy enough anyway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish.
Yeah, true, yeah.
No, I set off pretty mega to be fair.
During today's
Yeah.
run,
I think I was
we
still
believe
clean
that
until well
Jonathan
onto the
Richardson,
ground
Jack
now.
Price
Right,
have actually
really?
run out of fuel today.
How have the
Extra,
sections, are they, some,
the bikes have been
they look pretty
run
straightforward
across
what we
the
could get
nose
to,
and
but
The problem is
although they're in
when you're
high
banging across the
gears,
field, then you have to
obviously
Yeah,
slam on
yeah.
and then take
places
yourself out of
that
that.
yeah,
use
yeah.
that more fuel
To go from the flat out mode back to the observation mode, yeah. No hassle with the bike.
So
I
quite
ran out of fuel.
interesting.
Run out. So many people have run out of fuel. You know,
Because we zigzagged up and down from internet,
right?
which
Yeah.
we never usually do, which was mega.
Yeah.
The course was really good, but I think it's
Just with the tanks now being so small, yeah. No, so many people are like, Jono, run out of fuel.
I had to run with it, but I felt mega until then, like fitness-wise,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And I ran with it for 10 minutes, and then
Yeah.
obviously I was
You
acting then.
It must be happening to everybody, you know, because where you were kind of in position-wise at Bridge End, you're pretty much the same now. So,
Well,
you know,
to be fair, I passed JR, he ran out of fuel,
yeah.
and then I wondered what was wrong with him, and I think it was just Billy Green in front of me.
Yeah, Billy
I
was
could see
first,
I could
yeah.
see him in front of me, so
Yeah.
I was nearly catching him.
Yeah. But a good day out though. That's the main thing. Yeah.
The dreams of being first back were over.
Yeah. Well, they weren't far
"Ugh."
off. So is this a comeback or not? No.
One of them.
Stick to the enduro bike.
Try it.
Yeah. Well done anyway, Jack.
Cheers,
Thanks.
thank you.
Thank you. So one more coming in This is probably, I'm going to have a gamble. My eyesight's not that
Next
good.
rider coming up this finish
This
field,
silly,
I
it could
think
be
might
James Fry. Yep.
Not
Yep.
absolutely sure yet. I'll tell you in a few seconds.
So this is Emma Bristow's partner, James Fry.
Rider number 166, James Fry on the Sherco.
So what's that? Fifth man back? Fifth or sixth man back? Yeah. Yeah. So steady ride. The pressure is on James really that he has to go that hard because he obviously don't want Emma to beat him. So she'll have the bragging rights on the way home. Like when we were, obviously we were watching Emma ride earlier. She won't be far behind. She's been gathering good pace all day, and again, haven't even seen her put a foot down hardly. One more, yeah, in the distance.
Rider coming up the finish field now.
Yeah. Who's that? Another Scorper rider by the look of it.
Scorper, but it's still quite far away.
Oh, Tom Minter. Tom Minter, yeah. Another. These top guys all look so fresh. They could go out and do a second circuit. Yeah. They are so glad. Believe me, whatever level you're at, you are so glad to see the finish line at this place. Yeah. Whether you're finishing first man or just seeing it before dark, it is a great achievement. It's like when we were talking to Jack Price then, he said like his dream of finishing first man, even if you're not quickest on time when it's worked out, it's always nice to be that first guy up the field. Something special. So we'll just try and hang on live for another, say, 5 minutes to see if we get any more big hitters come in. Try and wait for Doug, he should be here somewhere. Obviously he's an old man now, he'll be puffing around. Someone asked him to do something I heard on the Monday coming up, and he said he can't actually walk on Monday, so. Still plenty of spectators waiting for their men or ladies, if they're riding, to turn up. You know, people are making their way back in from the last groups. There's a couple of really good sections back down the valley called underbanks, which take, you know, a couple of minutes to walk there, but it's a really like man-made staircase in the woods, which is a great section. Normally do that on the outward loop, to be fair, but it's late on in the day. But it's just a shame we didn't have time to watch that and get back to the finish to watch the first men up.
I just saw a question coming on the YouTube there, Woody. Anyone ever done it on an electric trials bike?
No, not as I'm aware. I mean, obviously, electric trials bikes pretty new. Again, if you had enough batteries at fuel stops, whether that's possible or not, you know, you'd get around. It's surprising how far they go. You know, they are definitely taking off. Obviously, we've had a lad do it, Paul Bolton, I remember doing it on an enduro bike. That was some achievement, because you know how hard, how difficult they are to ride. So yeah, you know, but predominantly, yeah, it's the modern trials bike is key. And here comes Ian Ostermill. Not bad for a retired trials rider, now a mountain biker. Rides for the team that I run basically at Hope. So we're going to have a word with Ian. I'm sure he'll be up for a chin wag.
Of course, Ian is riding a Beta, not
Sorry,
a gas
JD.
gas, but it's quite far
Coming
away
into the
from
two
the
main
start
men.
field end. I can't really
JD.
make that clear.
How we doing, Ian?
Next rider coming up.
Hey, good.
Just had a puncher early on, and
Yeah.
that's spoiled before the
Halfway
first
across
petrol
the
stop.
faraway
Right.
field.
Tools out.
Yeah, it just ruins the momentum, doesn't it? You know.
I felt like it was going down, so
Yeah.
swapped later, swapped the wheel.
Yeah.
And other than that,
So the main question is, trials bikes or mountain bikes?
I still think mountain bikes have
All
been
right.
quite enjoyable. It's been a tough day.
Yeah, it's been a good, yeah. Probably this time of day, it's definitely
number
a push bike.
172,
So
Ross Danby on the TRRS.
Observation
Ross
good?
Danby.
A couple of silly
Quite a
fives.
few
Yeah,
times.
you have a
because
down
that's
in
normally
it,
your
although
strong point, yeah. But
probably not as good as it should be.
He
yeah,
holds
but no,
9
no,
Scott spoons from
yeah,
Kidderminster.
no, well done anyway, Ian. Well done. Cool. All right, mate. You? Yeah. Just wait for Doug. Yeah. So we've got a few more minutes before we wrap this up, and hopefully just in time to see 12 times world champion, 6 times Scott winner, numerous other championships, Jitsie's main man, Dougie Lampkin. Let's see when that's going to happen.
We have the next rider coming through the Faroe field, halfway across.
That's definitely not Doug coming because he just grabbed some air. Beta rider. It's not.
James Dable on the beta.
Wow, Dibbs has definitely got to move on. Definitely got to move on, eh? Because he was a long way behind Doug.
He's a 4 times winner of the trial in 2010, 2014, 2016, and last year, the last event, 2019. Closely followed by another competitor, just coming through the wall now.
Is this Richard Sadler? Looks like Richard Sadler coming up. Again, my money's on him to be in the top 3. Looks so solid.
Rider number 184.
Yeah, brilliant. And
Richard Sadler, local man from Leyburn. Richard Sadler on the Vertigo UK from Leyburn.
And is this
Aidan Geisler rider.
Sam Haslam?
Followed by a 4-stroke number 160. It's
So
Sam
whatever's
Haslam on the
Dibbs has
Montesa.
obviously put the hammer down late on from that last petrol stop, because he was running almost 5-6 minutes behind Doug at Bridgend. So we've heard a lot of people have been running out of fuel. He's Doug one of those. We'll just have to wait and see. Do we keep going? Or? We'll just wait for one more rider. Fingers crossed it'll be Doug, because then we're going to have to wrap it up, I'm afraid. Shall we see if we got waiting for that last rider, see if we can get a quick chat with Dibbs? All right, chaps.
When you're following somebody,
We're just live on Jitsie, if you've got 2 seconds. Good day? Yeah? 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 Dibbs, you've obviously put the hammer down at the end.
So that's
Yeah?
the first
We're just
dozen
live on
riders in.
Jitsie, that's all. Everything gone okay?
3:34.
Yeah, no problem.
First
Yeah,
dozen
yeah.
back.
You've obviously pulled a bit of time back at the end.
yeah, that's how I normally ride it. I normally try and settle in to start with.
Yep.
Get a few nice sections under my belt and then push kind of
Yeah.
4th, 5th petrol check
Stop onwards, yeah.
But probably a little bit too late with old fast lads.
Yeah, but again, you've got to do the observation. How's it been in observation?
Not
Steady?
too bad.
No?
Not
No.
too bad. It's always hard to say here.
Yeah, it's hard to keep count, hard to know because you don't see anybody else.
You
Yeah.
have to wait till later.
And one question, have you seen Doug out on the road or not?
Yeah,
Quite a
passed
steady
him.
day,
Where
but
did I
he's
pass him?
taken quite a pounding on his wrists, having come over some holes this
passed him.
morning.
I can't
So
remember I
it's
passed him,
taken
but
it
he
out
looked
of him
fairly
today, but a
tapped.
previous
Did he?
winner.
Yeah, yeah.
And of
To be
course,
honest,
it's
I
all
nearly
still
pulled
play
up
for
inside
because
of him.
nobody
Just to
knows
see if he
that
was
everybody's
all right.
lost an
Yeah.
observation.
No, no.
Another
My
time at the
lower
moment.
back and my wrist.
So
I
we'll
ate
do
a
that
couple
until
of big
round
holes.
about 10 o'clock.
Well, now you've got a
later on
full-time
tonight
job, Dibbs. It's not
at
that
the
easy, is it?
Richards
Yeah, I've not
done bad, to be
Yeah.
fair.
No, but well done.
Richmond.
Obviously, let's do a bit of that, Well done, mate. Top ride.
Open at 7 p.m.
Right.
Charity
So we'll have
auction
to
starts just after 8 o'clock.
call it a
And
day,
then
I'm
the
afraid.
results
Hopefully
be
Doug will come
available,
in soon and we'll have
or
a
at least
chat
the
with him
start of
later
the
on. But
results will
thanks
be
for
available
joining
from
us.
about
Hope you've
10
enjoyed the
PM
Jitsie
already
coverage.
tonight. Another rider
And
coming through the
see you again
trees
soon.
now.